Yo, what is up, guys? Draco Sean here, back with another video. So this time around I wanted to talk about this chapter because I'm mad as hell. This is, I've if you've seen my chapter reviews in the past, you know that I've had some problems with WANO. But this is the ending of the arc, and my god, is it so bad. It is so bad, it's ridiculous. Let's just get the stuff out of the way. So pretty much this chapter was bad. This is not even a 5. This is such a bad chapter. This is not a good chapter of One Piece. And it just proves my point. When we get the stuff that's out of Wano, so the stuff like the Warlords or Buggy or Shanks or Greenball, those kind of stuff, when we get to that stuff, it's so enjoyable to read. But when we get to stuff like the Wano stuff, I'm just falling asleep. I'm so bored, right? And even though I don't like Wano, I wanted it to have a good ending. But my god, I never thought Oda could screw up an arc like this. Like, I can't believe Oda must have been smoking something, because I'm looking at this. Nothing makes sense. It's so bad. But you know what it is though? Let's just get stuff. So pretty much the chapter, right? We just get flashbacks and flashbacks of stuff that we've seen in the past. I mean, fine. It's meant to make us feel something, even though the problem is those flashbacks is they're not bad necessarily. The problem is because the arc itself is so bad, the raid was done so badly that those flashbacks have no meaning in my opinion. But let's just talk about, there's two things in the chapter which are so bad. It's ridiculous that Oda even came up with this. The Momo stuff, saying goodbye, whatever, I couldn't give a damn about it because I just want to get out of this arc. And nothing against Momonosuke as a character. I don't think he's not a bad character by any means, but this is not a good arc, and therefore I just want to get out of it. So I couldn't give a damn about the farewell to Momonosuke. But what is so bad about this arc is this chapter is two things: the Yamato stuff and the Kurozumi thing that Hiyori is talking about. I'm just looking at this, right? I'm looking at this chapter of the Yamato stuff, right? Now I heard some people were in the spoilers. I saw a little bit of spoilers actually, saying that it was something about Yamato and they were not happy about it. And I was thinking, the only reason that people would not be happy about this if Yamato did not join the crew, and that's what happened. But that's not even the issue. It's the way in which it was done. Like, the whole thing about Yamato is in Act 3, when we first got introduced to her, she wanted to leave Wano. She wanted to be on a pirate ship with Luffy, right? That's what she was saying. Even when the Wano battle was over, she was telling the other crews, I'm gonna be your new crewmate. And then I'm looking at this chapter, and even last chapter, right? She was like, I'm ready to go and see Luffy and the others. I'm just like, what? And then you're now telling me you just don't want to join? Like, what the hell, Oda? Like, Oda, make up your mind. Like, Yamato by no means is a good character, but maybe there could have been potential for her in the future, I think. This is bad. It's not even, like, whether you wanted her to join or not, right? The way in which this was done was so poorly done. Like, if you wanted to give Yamato an excuse for saying, you could have said, oh, because of people like Greenball that could come to Wano, I need to be here to protect it. Like, that kind of logic makes sense, in a sense, because, let's be real, if Yamato wasn't there with Greenball, I don't think they would have had a chance. They would have not had a chance of winning against Greenball. But this arc is so bad. I'm just, like, I can't believe Oda could screw up something like this. And people wanted Yamato to join. I think at this point we need a new crewmate, because Luffy said at the start of the series he wants to get 10 people on his crew. And again, I don't understand why Yamato is not part of it, because we're approaching the end of One Piece. Unless Luffy's gonna get another crewmate somewhere else, but I doubt it. What's the point of getting another crewmate? We're so late in the story. Like, this arc is so garbage. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I may be a Dritz. People say, like, people give Dritz so much smack for hating One Piece. After this arc, I can't even blame him. And I'm not the only one as well. I've seen a lot of people hate this chapter. And it's for good reason. And anyone who's liking this chapter is a freaking sheep. They're nothing more than Oda's sheep at this point. Just everything, just sucking off to Oda whatever he does. That's what's going on here. It's so bad. Like, just Yamato's whole thing just does a complete 180. It makes no sense. It's just so forced. It's like Oda wanted Yamato to join, then had like a last minute thought, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna have her join. Like, there was no foreshadowing to her saying that I'm not gonna join. She's been saying this stuff for so long. I want to leave Wano. I want to go see the outside world. That had more credence to it than anything. I don't understand the whole purpose of staying in Wano unless it was protecting the people. But that wasn't even her reason. It was just, I want to follow Odin. It was just so stupid. Like, Yamato's not... This has just made Yamato a worse character already. This has just made her a bad character. I mean, she wasn't already a good character, but this has not helped her in any way. In fact, this has made her worse. So bad. No defending. I don't care what anyone says. If you're defending this, you are a sheep. You are delusional. It is so bad. And then we go into the next thing. I never thought I could hate Hiyori, but now I actually hate her. I actually hate the people of Wano, actually. Screw them. I'm actually happy they suffered. Bro, so the Kurozumi thing, right? Let me get this straight, right? So the root, because remember, with the Kurozumi thing, we got the backstory for Orochi and Kanjuro, and how, because of what Orochi's grandfather did, they had to suffer through the pain of Wano, and that's what led to them rebelling against Wano and taking control. But my god, like, the fact that no one's even bothered to address that, and we're just gonna say, oh, now we're saying the Kurozumi are pure evil twats. Screw you guys. I actually hope Wano, I hope Blackbeard actually kills some people when he goes to Wano. I hope so. Screw them. I don't know, that made me so mad for some reason, and I don't know why. And even though Orochi's not a nice guy, neither is Kanjuro, what they've been through is definitely not. You don't laugh about that. Like, they didn't do anything wrong. All they were doing is living their life normally. But because of what the people of Wano did to them, because of just being a Kurozumi, they had to suffer through it. And no one's even bothered to address that. Momo hasn't bothered to address it. Hiyori, screw Hiyori. This has made me hate Hiyori even more now. I mean, I think I never thought I could hate an arc, but this is something that we were saying as well. Like, what is the resolution of the Kurozumi plotline? There was a theory that Tama might be like a biological child of Orochi, and that could be a thing that can maybe twist people's opinion on the Kurozumi. So that maybe there are still good people in the Kurozumi clan. But I feel like the fact that that was not even addressed, and the fact that they was just spreading propaganda like, oh, the Kurozumi are twats, and just being a Kurozumi. I forgot the exact quote, but it was so bad. It was like the Kurozumi were born to die, to be burnt or something. That is a horrible line. So if are you telling me, right, if there's a good innocent kid in Wano and he's a Kurozumi, and you're saying that quote, it's unbelievable. It's disgusting. It's so disgusting. I hate Hiyori. I hate the people of Wano. I'm actually happy they suffered. I don't have any after this. I have no sympathy towards them. Screw them. Honestly, that is like. So you're telling me there's no resolution to that plotline? Like, we know what Orochi and Kanjuro went through. We saw it. The fact that no one's bothered to address that, unless they don't even know. But I'm sure there's people alive who know more about the story about the Kurozumi clan. I think everyone knows about it at this point, but it's just so retarded. And the best part about this chapter was probably the Kid Law Luffy thing, where Kid was it was a funny scene where Kid was just telling Luffy and Law to go down the waterfall with him, because he was calling them wusses because they were going to take a safe way. That was the best part about the chapter. Other than that, this chapter was a hot garbage. And before people harp on this arc is one of the worst arcs. This might be the worst arc. And you know what's so funny? We still don't even know if Kaido is actually confirmed dead. It's kind of implied he's actually burnt to death. He's actually dead. Like, if Oda's being serious, I don't want to use the word idiot, but he's being stupid as hell if that's how Kaido's actually gone. I hope Kaido and Big Mom are both, or Big Mom should be alive. I'm hoping Kaido is alive and Kaido's with Big Mom and they're both gonna go get the One Piece. I want to see some more Kaido because this was ridiculous. This was unbelievably ridiculous. I've lost so much respect for Oda after this arc, and it just made me hate characters even more. Yamato has become a worse character. The people of Wano look horrible. Hiyori, no, like, none of these characters this chapter just made me hate so many characters. And honestly, with the Caribou thing going on with Blackbeard, maybe, because I think it is going to be Blackbeard that Caribou tells, I hope Blackbeard comes in and just kills some people. I want that to happen, because screw the people of Wano. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, bro. Like, I mean, do I understand Hiyori's frustration? Yes, but at the same time, looking at the facts here, you're telling me all the Kurozumi... So what you've learned from this basically is that everyone is bad. Just because being a Kurozumi is bad. That's your mind... That's the way your mind works. That is the most silliest mindset ever. Like, I don't like Hiyori. I don't like the people of Wano. I don't like Yamato. I don't know. This chapter it's so bad. Like, if I had to rate this chapter, it's like a 2 out of 10. It's so bad. No one liked this chapter. And what was the point of Axe in this arc? Thank God Wano's over, because I can't stand this arc anymore. The longer we're in Wano, the worse this arc becomes. And this chapter is living proof. And why is this a living proof? Because the last couple chapters were actually good. Because guess what? It took place it showed events happening outside of Wano. Like, I couldn't give a damn about Wano anymore. And after this chapter, screw Wano. The Kurozomi thing should have been addressed. Yamato either should have joined, or there should have been a logical reason for her not joining. Like, I don't get it. Like, Oda has... I never thought... I don't know how people can say this arc is not 10. Actually, spam this, actually. Hashtag, this arc is not in the top 10. Spam that. Because this arc is garbage. I hope Oda actually understands what he's done, because he screwed up this arc. Period. Anyway, I'm done ranting. This is garbage. I want to know if people agree with me, because I think a lot of people would agree with me. I think there's only a couple of people who will be like, oh yeah, this is not bad. Like, I'm like, just shut up. Like, yeah, you have your opinion, but I'm just like, bro, like, I don't know how you can defend this. I don't know how you can defend this. It's beyond me. It's actually beyond me. Anyway, this is Draco Sean. Peace out. Have a good day, and like, comment, subscribe. Yeah.